What's going on, everyone? It's Sean from All Things EV, and I am back from Austin, Texas, from Fully Charged Live. It was a really great event. I was super impressed. A big thanks to Fully Charged for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to speak, and thank you to those who attended my sessions and said hello to me. It was really great to put some faces with the names. But that's not what this video is about. This video is going to be about a Gigafactory in Texas. And if you follow Elon Musk on Twitter, he recently posted a poll asking people whether they supported the idea of a Gigafactory in Texas. And along with that, or around that same time, he also updated his location to Austin, Texas. This I found really interesting, and actually it was a bit of a surprise to me because Gigafactory 1 in Sparks, Nevada is not at full capacity, and so technically if they wanted to produce cars at a Gigafactory, they probably would be able to do it there. So why are they looking at a Gigafactory in Texas? Well, they do need to build a pickup truck, and with pickup trucks being incredibly popular, in fact, 1 of every 6 cars sold in Texas is a pickup truck. And it makes a lot of sense if they want to target that market to create the vehicles there. And it's not just Texas that pickup trucks are popular. In fact, most of the middle of the country, the most popular vehicle sold is a Ford F-150. And that's just one pickup truck. That's not considering all of the other pickup trucks by other brands that are sold in these states. And so making a Cybertruck in Texas could be a really nice stake in the ground and could be a really great way to market to that pickup truck market in Texas. And I got to tell you, I was driving through the state of Texas, and pickup trucks were incredibly popular. And not just small ones, but really big ones. Ones with big tires and large lifts and huge exhaust, and pickup trucks are a pretty big deal. And so to make a pickup truck in Texas would make some sort of sense. It does also give Tesla easy access to the middle of the country, less transportation time, and less transportation cost for that matter. So shipping from Texas to, let's say, Oklahoma or Montana or Wyoming would probably be a lot easier. I've also wondered if Tesla can commit to bringing a Gigafactory to the state of Texas and generating 5,000 jobs, 10,000 jobs in the region. Would this give them a little bit more leverage, a little bit more flex to be able to negotiate a better deal with being able to sell direct to consumer? This is something that they're not allowed to do in the state of Texas, and the state's a really large state for automotive vehicles. If they can do this, this may be an additional huge win and another reason that Tesla would want to build a Gigafactory in the state. The other thing that I thought about was the talent in the Austin area. Austin's got a lot of tech companies. In fact, almost every major tech company that you can think of does have a facility there. And it's even rumored that Tesla's got some facilities there on the software engineer side. So that, I think, would be a really interesting talent pool to pull from. The other thing that I think would be interesting is just the low cost of living, generally speaking, in Texas versus a place like California. So it would be easy to pull in, let's say, blue-collar talent into some of their Gigafactory jobs, and they could probably do it far less expensive than what they're doing in California. And my final thought is the proximity Austin is to the port of Houston. We're only talking about a 3-hour drive from Austin to Houston area, and so if Tesla was producing vehicles there, if they wanted to produce a lot of vehicles there, maybe not Cybertruck, I'm not sure I can see having a global market. I think that's going to be a North American product mostly. But if they were producing other vehicles there, or even if they wanted to ship vehicles from Fremont to the Austin area and then onto the Port of Houston, to me that could make a lot of sense and at least give Tesla some more options for shipping vehicles out. This would actually address a real problem that Tesla has experienced in the past with getting cars shipped from their Fremont facility all the way over to European markets via the Panama Canal.
But if you're on the West Coast, Europe's much harder because you've got to go through the Panama Canal, or even worse, around, Tierra del Fuego. Because sometimes the Panama Canal get backed up. And you're like, this friggin' ship is going to the Antarctic. It's like you just go up to the and it's stormy as hell. So you got to send a ship around Chile? Are you kidding? You know, in the middle of crazy storms and then back up all the way and then like, you know, it is so funny. Oh my God.
The whole idea of another gigafactory in North America is quite surprising. In fact, I've often thought, does it make more sense to do something up further north, maybe closer to Michigan and maybe closer to that manufacturing talent? But if Tesla wants to crack into the pickup truck market, it might be a really smart move. What are your thoughts? What do you think about this? Is this a really crazy idea? Does it make sense? Do some of the things that I've talked about resonate with you? I'd love to hear in the comments down below of whether this is really a viable option for Tesla. And I understand that we're all just sort of speculating here and adding our own opinions, but opinions are welcome in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and a big shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thanks for believing in the channel, and thank you for helping me do things like go to Fully Charged Live in Austin, Texas, and covering some of those costs. That's it for this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch everyone on the next one.